So friends, now we are going to another lab, which is the food and production, and we have completed 3 tours. And like, it's like I'm also curious to know about their labs because each and everywhere I have gone, like I have found like something unique about this institute. So let us explore the food and production lab. So we are going to go inside the food and beverage lab, and I have heard that, and the faculty members right now, he was working in Bangalore in a Ramadan hotel. So it's so he was a general manager there. So right now he is the faculty member of NIPS, and he is teaching some students. So let us go and explore like what are they doing. So as we went inside the food and beverage lab, we saw students doing some kind of activity, and going closer, we got to know that they were folding napkins, and it is a type of art that enhances the dining experience. So it also involved different techniques for the napkin folding, like the basic fold and the decorative fold, and there were many kinds of stuffs which we got to know, which normally people don't see this side. And there were some benefits as well for those foldings, as it enhances table aesthetics, and also it adds to overall dining experience, as well as demonstrates the attention to detail. Hello there. So I am with Chinmoy sir. So I have come across 3 labs, 2 kitchen, and 1 bakery, and I've been curious to visit each and every lab because the like facilities here are quite amazing. And right now we are in the food and beverage lab. So as you can see, it's spacious, and like equipments are all provided. So students don't have to worry; they can learn here everything, and you can see at that side that they are doing their work in.
This is napkin folding they're practicing.
Okay. So, hello there, sir.
Hi.
So, can you give your brief introduction? Like I've been told by the student that you were a faculty of this institute, right?
I was an alumni of this.
Yeah,
I have passed out from this college. I'll give me a brief introduction. Okay. So
Sure.
I've been passed out from this college quite a long back, almost 20 years. So I started my journey with Radisson Gurgaon, and I did my training there. After that, my first job was in Hyderabad in one of the 4-star property in a Odis group as a operational trainee. I worked there for 1.5 years and moved back to Goa and worked with Majoda as a trainee supervisor in food and beverage. As my forte is food and beverage, everything was in food and beverage. Okay? And yes, quite a long journey. I worked with the Park Hotels almost 9 years, and started with the supervisor and moved up to F&B executive, and promoted to assistant manager. Again, I left for new ventures, as our industry is such that till you move on to different setups, you won't understand what is happening in the market. So you have to get updated while you move through the journey. So it was a elongated journey, long journey. So my last designation, I was a pre-opening general manager of Ramada by Wyndham, Bangalore. So I started there as a food and beverage manager, likewise an HOD of a department. So I was taking care of a hotel with a CR of almost 60 to 70 CR annually. That was my business target. And after that, I was promoted to pre-opening GM. So I was there as a general manager for a year or so. My target was annually 200 CR. So it was a lot of responsibility, and as I've traveled this journey from a very junior level, I understood what are the pros and cons of the department and how it works actually, and what is hard work you have to give. That thing is always there. Till you are not a hard worker, you won't be successful. And success in my nature is your discipline and dedication is success.
Exactly.
In my motto, in my tenure. Okay.
So,
And after COVID, I left the industry basically and joined education. So my first job was in Bangalore only in education, and I worked there for 1.5 years. Then I traveled to Hyderabad again. I got a call from one of the colleges as an assistant professor in food and beverage, and I worked there for 2 years. And so lately, Chef Gomes called me once on a blue moon, and why don't you try to come to our college and be a faculty? So yes, for the past 1.5 years, I'm with NIPS. and that is my journey.
So you had a remarkable journey throughout your life, and you had experience in many other different places as well, right,
Yes.
sir? And like after Mr. Goom sir told you to come here in NIPS, so you took the decision because NIPS is your, like you were a part of NIPS, right, sir, as well. And there is something which sets NIPS apart from other hotel management colleges as well. I've talked to like director sir also, like some like there are things which I have found very great here, and even the labs here, like students are given more importance so that they can learn practically.
Yes, the
Because
thing is
practical
our
is much
our
more.
our actually target is definitely they are learning the course. The personality development is much more important because our industry is always looking forward to students or candidates who are more into communicative, into interactive, and their personal growth. Definitely, there is a technical domain knowledge you need it,
Yes, sir.
but here we amplify much more on the development of a person.
So that's what, sir, I want to ask, that each and every hotel management college has F&B labs,
Yes.
like bakery labs.
Yes.
But why NIPS? Like, can you?
Why NIPS? Because here our motto is learning with fun. Learning is fun. So it is not that is a dedicated practical course you have to do likewise. It have to be fun, interactive. With in between also we are having current affairs, general knowledge, interaction.
Yes.
So it is not only the trade knowledge that we are infusing to the students. We are also sharing what is the market needs, what is happening in the international market. Because when they will be growing up and finishing up their course and they will be sitting for interviews, it is not only the domain knowledge they will be asked. They will be also be ensured that a person is also updated what is happening in the outskirts, what is happening in the international market, what is happening in our industry, who is coming up, who is not there, lot of things. So this interaction we do while we are practicing. So they are getting the domain knowledge also, they are getting the outside knowledge also. That is the reason I think NIPS number one.
That's great, sir. And here in the food and beverage, it's not whenever people think of like working in a food and beverage, like the people who are not from this field, they think that it's very easy, like you just have to like do very few things, but that's not the case, right? They have to know each and every detail.
Absolutely.
Sir. Even there are different kind of spoons.
Yes.
Yes, sir. They
As you
have
can
to,
see, I'll to show. See, there are different types of glasses. Now, each and every single glass have its own characteristics. So, the product that goes in that glasses is different. I cannot pour a soft beverage in every glass. So, it has a specific glass. So, these small things, these are the basics actually. So, if these basics are strong from the ground zero, I hope they would be successful in their career very easily actually.
okay. And here also in the table, can you share us like what?
See, this is known as a basic table setup. So in hotels, what happen? There is some basic table setup. You cannot leave the table empty. There should be something. So when the guest comes in, doesn't feels like no, I'm not coming to a restaurant. I'm coming to some graveyard, something like that. So it has to be something. So these are the basic setup for a person. So like this is a side plate or a bread and butter plate, okay, or also this is a AP fork and a AP knife. Why AP? It's all purpose. Means with this you can have whatever type of food.
Yeah.
This is a plate and this is a water goblet. So this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are the 5 items has to be there.
Yes, sir.
So this is known as a basic table layout for 4 people. So when 4 people are coming in, they won't be feeling any clumsy, so things are there, so we can start our operations.
Yes, sir.
So it's like happens.
And what has been the scope of F&B?
F&B has, what should I say? It's not that I'm into F&B for so much, but I've my colleagues or my students for past colleges, these colleges, they're eager to opt for something abroad. Actually, it's a very nice scope for going abroad is very easy. As you can see, we have a bar, and bartending is such a profession nowadays.
Is it a different department or is it included?
It is included only.
Okay.
So we teach here bartending also, not flaring. Basic bartending like basic cocktails and basic mocktails, how to garnish, the basic things. We cannot do here flaring because flaring needs bigger time, like fire flaring. You cannot do all those things. So the basic is being taught here, how to do a garnish and what are the basic beverages that is being used for making a cocktail, for making a mocktail. It is being done here. Advanced course they will learn definitely in the industry, not from here. So the scopes, apart from hotels, we have cruise ships, different types of international cruise ships are there. They can offer the cruise ships, it's very easy. World cruises are there. It's like a free of cost, as we know, say it is a FOC. Means if you get a job in a cruise ship, you will travel the world free of cost. Simple. So this is the only way you can have your expectations, have your dreams comes true.
Yes, sir. That's great, sir. It was really informative, and
My
the
pleasure, my
one-on-one
pleasure.
session was quite great. So I hope the students or the audience needed to know what they were asking for. So if you have any doubts or inquiries, you can directly contact me, and sir is also here for the
Anytime,
support.
my pleasure. It would
Okay.
be
And thank you, sir. It was a great
nice,
session.
nice.
Yeah.
My pleasure, my pleasure. Thank you.